at this amazing replay, everybody. All right, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we are gathered here for Worlds Collide, and worlds are colliding for sure.
The following contest is a six-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 222 pounds, Andre Chase!
So, last episode we tackled the go-home show. We crowned our inaugural women's tag team champions. And Penta just knocked it out of the park in the gauntlet match, and we set up the PLE. So pretty chill vibes for the last episode for the most part. Tonight we're going to be going through Worlds Collide, our first PLE here at MyGM. And we're kicking things off with a six-man battle royal. Yes, we are going through the entrances. It is what it is. We got to see how everything kind of shakes out. So there is that. We have Ilja del Vikingo as the person that's representing SmackDown. Oh, that's fantastic. That was great glitching.
And his opponents, first from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
So here we go, people. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, so we've got this matchup. We've got the men's tag team titles in a ladder match, which actually worked out because we literally cannot afford anything. And we had to do the ladder match. Well, like, I went ahead and just splurged on the PLE arena, but I think that's reasonable. Because, you know, it's Worlds Collide. I'm cool with it. And, yeah, so main event as well, we've got Blake Monroe in the Fatal 4-Way Tables match. So that'll be quite interesting, to say the least. And, yeah, so as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your sponge, get comfy cozy, and we'll kick back, watch the Battle Royal unfold before our eyes, and just see how the PLE goes. I may skip past the next round of entrances, so there's that. So we have quite the battle royal on our hands, to say the least. We've got Andre Chase and Ilja del Vikingo, Yokihishiki in Mura. I probably butchered that. I'm trying my best. Kit Wilson, Trick Williams, Chris Sabin. So an interesting mixture, to say the least, in this battle royal. And again, that's part of the fun of the PLEs, because they're just so ridiculous sometimes with, like, who they decide to go with on the PLEs. And yeah, so again, this is pre-recorded well before the. I was gonna say, why is this dude on the top rope, dude? What are we doing? But yeah, so again, this is being recorded before my little break, and that way we can just kind of ease back into things here on the YouTubies and that sort of thing. Oh, springboard right there to Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson! Oh my god, that stupid entrance theme. Oh, I was gonna say, he might have Andre Chase here. Oh, he might have him here. Oh, there we go. Alright. Look at that. Ilja del Vikingo eliminated Andre Chase. Alright, look at that. You get an elimination there. He's got the right idea. He's like, I'm not going to deal with any of these people for right now, unless if I have to. There we go. Should be interesting. I think this is going to be the last match that I filmed before my little break, or not the last match, but like the last show before a little break and that sort of thing. Why are we panning out? Okay. Okay, just okay. Okay, well, we're going all the way to Andre Chase. Like, why is this a thing? Why are we following him? The action's in the ring. I'm just getting so bamboozled by the camera cuts at this point. Nice German suplex right there. Okay, I guess we're not What? I mean, okay. What? Okay, sorry people. I'm literally like just trying to just get back on track here rather than having these camera cuts because it's just driving me up a wall at this point. So my apologies. We are literally just trying our best over here. See what I mean? Like, it'll just go right to the thing. Okay, the free camera's R2 or R3. No, it's gotta be R2, right? There we go. See, I can have a better shot like this. There we go. It was just the stage thing that was just driving me up a wall there. Oh! Another elimination there. We're down to we're down to 3 people here. Oh boy, here we go. I'm sorry, but like that camera was driving me up a wall. Do not recommend. But I mean, hey, I feel like this is a little bit like better because like we're not jarred, if that makes sense. Like we're not like just camera cut every 4 seconds, 2 seconds. We kind of see a little bit of everything, right? Right. Oh, huge move right there. I think Ilja Del Vikingo might actually have an opportunity here. He might actually have this match at this rate. Okay, sorry, there was the fan there. That was my bad. And I'm not the greatest in the sense of like camera angles or anything like that, but I think it still counts, right? Right. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Oh, huge super kick from Chris Sabin. Things are not looking good over here. Things are not looking good for Ilja Del Vikingo. Not at all, not at all. Oh, and he escaped elimination there. Oh, counter. Oh, no. I think this... Oh, just kidding. I was going to say that looks like that might be it for Ilja Del Vikingo, but... Oh, okay. Well, that worked. Oh, Chris Sabin's trying to eliminate... Oh, come on. Eyes on the prize. Well, there goes Ilja Del Vikingo. You had a good showing. I think he eliminated, like, at least 2 people, right? We're down to 2, everybody. We're down to 2. And Chris Sabin pulls out the win here tonight. What a match. But, like, do you see what I mean? Like, it just panned, like, all the way back out from the stage. And I'm like, I probably just need to figure out the camera controls a little bit more, and that's okay. Because, like, I mean, look at this. We got no replay there because we missed something. Do you see this? Like, what did we miss? Look at this amazing replay, everybody.
Here is your winner, Chris.
Oh, that's gotta go in the intro, right? Unless if something crazy happens, but here we are, friends. Here we are. Oh my God, that was funny. That was hilarious. Oh my God. Okay, well, Chris Sabin won the Battle Royal, and the camera hates us. So let's get to the tag team title match.
The following contest is a tag team ladder match and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
Alrighty, people, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've got the tag team titles on the line in a ladder match. Let's go. We got Ilja and Carmelo versus the Braun and Bronson Brigade, as we like to call them around here. And we'll have to see what happens, right? Right, we got a ladder match again. I always say I don't like ladder matches,
First, from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
But here we are, friends. Here we are. But yeah, that Battle Royal was nuts, and my apologies again for all the camera shenanigans. Again, we're still trying to iron it out. I realistically should just play around with the cameras a little bit more, but we'll see what happens moving forward. We got Ilja and Carmelo about to go up against Braun and Bronson Brigade for those tag team titles. They've been feuding for a few weeks, like basically everybody else has at this point, right? Right. I think in the next episode, we'll get Penta that title opportunity. But yeah, so basically, again, the formatting goes as follows, right? So, like, we'll have weeks 6 through 8 coming up in the next episode. We'll do the go-home show and the PLE, so it's kind of on, like, a nice little, it's on a nice little, like, groove there.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Carmelo Hayes making his way out here now, too. And I just realized this, but we basically have, like, pretty much our original sort of vision on our show, right? We got Braun and Bronson and Seth, and I understand that, like, technically in-game it's, like, the modern-day iteration, or the current version of the visionless vision, if you will. If you're wondering, we just call it the visionless vision at this point because there's like no vision for the vision as far as I'm concerned. So, like, there is that to factor into the mix, but yeah, that would totally do it. But here we go, here we go. We got the Vision making their way out here. Braun and Bronson Brigade, as we like to call them around here. Listen, they're like the entertaining part of the Vision. Like, if we're talking IRL Vision, like, literally just have Braun and Bronson and Paul, and you're fine. That's literally all you need.
And at a combined weight of 580 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Bronson Reed and
Braun and Bronson Brigade. Don't worry. But, like, see, they even, like, look like a tag team here. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, they got personality, they're entertaining, like, you know, we're here for it. And see, that's what I don't like. This is another rant about IRL wrestling right now, but, like, why did they not put the tag team titles on these two instead of Austin Theory and Logan Paul? Like, these two, like, legitimately look like they could be a team together and just destroy half the roster. Like, seriously, oh, God. But we got a ladder match, and then we got the tables match. My apologies for yawning there. I would normally edit out stuff like that, but I'm like, I was in the middle of talking there. But here we are, friends. The tag team title's on the line. And once again, we will see if it works or not. And yeah, if the little screen kind of let me just, you know, include the tag team title graphic there, cool. If it didn't, then it is what it is. I always have to give that caveat at this point. But I hope everyone's enjoying the episode, and we're going to be off to the races here with a ladder match to quite possibly, hopefully, end this feud. Yes, no, maybe so. We'll have to see. Oh, huge move right there from Braun Breaker. Uh-oh, Braun's going after the ladder, which thankfully he brought in right away. You can appreciate that, right? I do like the idea of keeping Gunther and Kevin Owens as a team, and like maybe having them go up against Carmelo and Ilja next, if, you know, whether they have the tag team titles or not. I think that's a good next direction. And then we just have to figure out who's going to take on the tag team champs if the Vision retain here. But yeah, I'm really, I will have to see again. Like, people have been really into this whole feud, so we'll have to see what happens here. But look at us actually kind of knowing what we're doing with these tag teams. Look at that. Oh, snap. Here we go. Oh, right on the ladder. Just landed right on the ladder there. Ilja, I think Carmelo's got this. Oh, right on the apron. Oh, Carmelo, like, you just used that power up like 2 minutes into this match. Like, what are we doing? See, there you go. I feel the caffeine crash. And that is fine. Because basically this is my last video before I go on break, so that I'm recording anyway, at least pre-recording, so just kind of keep that in mind too. Oh man. Bronson Reed might have it here. Oh, there goes Braun Breaker holding down the fort there. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. I think. Oh. Just kidding. I thought that Bronson Reed had the tag titles there for a second, but Carmelo made the save. Oh, we just sent him over the top rope. Okay, it looks like we got Braun versus Ilja in the middle of the ring. And then we've got Carmelo and Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker is stuck on the ladder. So that happened. Carmelo Hayes holding on the fort here. Just a scotch. Braun Breaker's got a steel chair in hand, so that's not good. Okay, I don't know what Carmelo Hayes is up to there. Like, I feel like he could have had Bronson Reed right there, no? Well, I mean, that's one way to take somebody out, right? We got Braun Breaker going after Carmelo. Bronson Reed appears to be busted open. And, well, when did that kendo stick get into the mix? Like, I saw Braun Breaker bringing the steel chair, but, like, I don't remember the kendo stick getting brought into the mix. Appears to be that Ilja Dragunov is climbing up the ladder. Carmelo's trying to hold down the fort a little bit. He's going to need to go after Bronson Reed here, though. Dude, go after... Oh, my lord. Bronson Reed is right there, but Ilja Dragunov is holding on. Ilja, what are we doing? Oh, no. I was going to say, what are we thinking, Ilja? Okay, well, he just went down the ladder. Just knocked off Ilja off the ladder and knocked down the ladder at the same time. Oh, Braun Breaker's busted open. Looks like the Brons are both bloodied. I think everybody except for Carmelo is like busted open right now. But look at that, look at that. It looks like Carmelo and Ilja might be onto something here. Well, maybe not so much. huge kick. Okay, well that didn't end well for Bronson Reed. Or Braun Breaker. Oh, and Bronson Reed's got Carmelo in a bit of a sleeper mood right there. That'll slow things down a little bit, but it can't, like, you know... It won't win them the match because they need to get the titles from the top of the building. Right? Oh, well, there goes Carmelo. Carmelo getting the offense going once again. You love to see it. Oh, huge drop kick right there. I think Carmelo and Ilja might have an opening. I think they've got an opening, friends. No! Oh, God. Well, okay, well, Bronson Reed was, like, right there. Oh, good Lord, these camera angles are horrific. They're horrendous. They're terrible. They're trash. Huge scoop slam right there. Looks like Carmelo's trying to go up the ladder now, but this might not end well entirely. Oh, there might be a glimmer. There might be a glimmer. And Carmelo and Ilja have officially won the titles. And I think it's safe to say we could do Gunther and Kevin versus Ilja and Carmelo for those tag titles now, right? Well, what's going to be next for Braun and Bronson Brigade? We're going to have to figure this one out. But nonetheless, the ladder match, it happened, and we have brand new tag team champions, which is very exciting. Carmelo Hayes and Ilja Dragunov beating the Vision for those tag team titles. Things are not looking good for the Vision at all, friends. Not at all, not at all. Well, it was Carmelo, right?
The team of Ilja Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes.
Congratulations are in order to Ilja Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes for winning the ladder match here. Brand new tag team champions. We got to get to the main event, which will be not the ladder match. We just had a ladder match. The tables match. So let's get to it, people. Alrighty, everybody, we got our main event here. We've got a fatal 4-way tables match.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way tables match. Making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea.
We've got Thea Hale making her way down to the ring here. And we've got Blake Monroe representing SmackDown, so that'll be exciting. First person to go through the table loses the match, and whoever puts that said person through a table wins the match. Got the hair physics. They're very hit or miss. But I kind of get it, I guess. I don't know. But it just feels like there's no excuse for, like, people's hair to go through their arms and stuff at this point. I don't know. But here we go, people. Glamour is forever. Here we go, everyone. Can I just say how much I love that gear, by the way? I don't know. I love it. Let's go. You got this, Blake Monroe. You got this. Do SmackDown proud. See, everyone's like, what is happening here?
And her opponents. First, from London, England, Monroe.
But here we go, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. We got the Fatal 4-Way Tables match. About to commence in a few moments. Get excited. So I wanted to just speed things up a little bit because we already saw our entrance and that sort of thing. But we got Thea Hale, Blake Monroe, Disco Belle, and Piper Niven in the Fatal 4-Way Tables match. Should be interesting. Oh, huge suplex from Piper to Blake. Oh, no. Oh, huge backbreaker. It looks like Thea Hale's going for the table first. We're actually doing a lot better on time than I expected, which is not a bad problem to have, to be honest. We have the table introduced into the match, though, so we'll see what happens. Here we are, friends. Here we are. Oh! Blake Monroe going after Disco Belle now. It seems like we're all just taking people from the free agency list, right? Pretty much. I mean, listen, we got Justine, Janine. Maybe we'll do like her singles debut or something. I don't know. But Blake Monroe had the right idea there. She was using the kendo stick to go after Disco Belle. Now we're down to Thea Hale and Piper Niven. Oh, in the middle of the ring. Nice move from Thea Hale right there. Things are not looking good for Disco Belle out there. Thea Hale setting up the table. She's got the right idea, though. She's like the only one that's, like, dealing with the tables. And everybody's back inside the ring now. Oh boy, we're all near the tables. Everybody's near the tables. I don't like this. Everybody's a little too close to the table there, and I'm just nervous for just everybody involved. Oh my god. Oh, huge move. Oh my god, is Disco Belle going to win this thing? And Disco Belle wins! And Blake Monroe is fed up. Disco Belle wins. I did not expect this to end this way. Wow. Because, like, she was getting, like, destroyed by Blake Monroe on the outside of the ring, and, like, it's one of those, like, enhancement local talents, you know? Like, one of those situations.
Here is your winner, Disco Belle!
And Disco Belle won the tables match in the main event of Worlds Collide. This is certainly an interesting development, to say the least. But here we are, friends. Here we are. It's like, and this is what I'm going to end up leaving y'all on, like, before I go on my break. Love that. Oh, my goodness. Well, 2.5 stars. Disco Belle won the match, so congratulations to Disco Belle. Let's see how we did. Let's see how everybody else did, and then we'll set things up for the next episode. So let's just keep on moving along. Alrighty, ECW won the opener, but WCW roared back with victory in the main event. The card quality was also boosted the most by WCW, I'm sure. Because quite clearly, SmackDown got a 4-star match in the mid-card, so clearly we contributed the most in terms of quality, right? That's how I would see it anyway, and yeah, like everybody else had like different little promos. We had a call-out promo, and like we actually had the highest rated star match, so I don't know what happened here. Hayes and Dragunov versus Breaker and Reed ended with a bang. What a rivalry. Was hoping Breaker would end up having the last word, but it was still a great finale. I like tonight's SmackDown. Big disappointment for Ilja del Vikingo against Chris Sabin. Disappointing outcome for SmackDown. Carmelo Hayes managing to hold off Braun Breaker on the ladder in that match. Blake Monroe disappointed against Disco Belle. Back to the drawing board for Anonymous GM and SmackDown. Braun and Bronson Brigade are an incredible tag team. SmackDown is the show to watch, and Carmelo Hayes is the reason why with another win. Everybody's looking Carmelo Hayes, Becky, and Io tonight, and yeah, so everybody liked what we had, so that's awesome, and I love to see that. 78,000 fans, love it, love it. 100,000 fans for WCW. 90,000 for ECW, and then 75,000 for Monday Night Raw. So we clearly got our butts whooped, but that's fine. We got all the talent scouts, so that's kind of nice. And we're in third place, so not exactly ideal, and we basically just have very little money. Yay. Okay, so trade secrets. Sometimes a CPU may approach you with a difficult trade proposal. There's no haggling with these proposals. It's up to you to take it or leave it. Okay, so they're offering Josh Briggs, Tony D'Angelo for Lash Legend and Blake Monroe and $27,000. So we're not going to do that. Because, quite frankly, we cannot afford to lose money. Okay, basically the same thing, but with 12,000. And then CM Punk for Lash Legend and Blake Monroe. Oh man. Well, we already have like a lot of women on our women's division. That's part of the problem. But we are also almost out of money. So like we literally cannot afford things at this point. And Paul Heyman, interestingly enough, wanted to trade away CM Punk. Okay, Zoe Stark and Charlie Dempsey for... see, I don't want to get rid of my money. That's the problem, because we don't have much money, if you can see. There we go. Okay, Money in the Bank's coming up next, which means more ladder matches. Get excited, everybody. Okay, Lash. Okay. An intergender match this week. Let's do it. Alright. Hey boss, you've had me benched for a while and I really want to get back in the ring. We've got you, LA Knight. Nope, you were not a fifth wheel. Okay. Actually, I got an idea. Okay. Talent scouts cost 50% less cash. GM interference costs twice as much. Select a superstar. The selected superstar and all superstars on your roster who share that class gain 10 ring XP. I'm going to do affordable age. I think that's going to be a little bit more sustainable because we do need some baby faces. So there's that. So Lash Legend wants to be in an intergender match, and then LA Knight wants a match, and then Bronson and Braun, they want the tag team titles again. So, we're not going to buy anything because we technically already bought, like, the fog effect so that we can get that gauntlet match going. So, there is that. So I will go ahead and set up the card, and we will move onward and upward. And we'll close out the episode. Alrighty, I think we have a crazy card on our hands, so to throw everybody into the mix here, I'm throwing everybody into a fatal four-way ladder match so that we have two babyface teams and two heel teams. I understand this is kind of like a multiversal sort of like finale type match, but you know what, it is what it is. I think that match really should be at the main event, but this one's got a feud going on, and it's got a stipulation. We just got, like, local enhancement talent to go up against Lash Legend. We've got Obafemi and LA Knight, just to kind of keep them going. However, I do suspect that one's not going to end too well, on the basis that we probably should put a heel in this match and make it a triple threat match. Probably, right? Right. Ilja Del Vikingo isn't really doing too much, nor is Ethan Page. So let's throw Ethan Page into the mix just so that we have somebody in there. Maybe we'll get Penta to run in against Ethan Page. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, I think that works out a little bit better. So, yeah, that way we have like an interesting mix in there as well. So, yeah, we might watch this match. We might watch this match, although, to be fair, yeah, there we go. I was trying to get this matchup something else too, but I'm like, well, because, like, here's the problem that I'm having, right? So, I'm like, who do we throw into this match? And it's like, well, Jacob isn't really doing a whole lot. Maybe he's got that feud with Rusev though. And then it's like, who would he really mesh in the match with? Like, I don't really know. So maybe like Jacob and Cody. I don't know. Maybe that's the match. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what we end up doing. And then maybe we do. Oh, hang on here. I might be onto something here. Okay. Let's throw in. Okay. Because we wanted to give, what's his face? We wanted to give Penta we wanted to give him a title opportunity. What if we do this? What if we do Penta, LA Knight, Obafemi, maybe? Maybe. Or, like, whoever wins this okay, hang on here. Let me cook here for a moment. Because Kevin Owens, he's in the tag team title match. And we have, like, 3 baby faces, which is kind of a disaster. Or maybe we do this. Hang on here. What if we do a 5-way and we put in these guys over here? I know it's like, Christina, you're just shuffling people around at this point, and you'd be correct. We have a couple different feuds going on. I think that's what counts. Dude, I literally had no idea who to put in this match, and then maybe we have, like, Rusev just do something stupid against, Jacob here. Because they've got that feud going on, right? So maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. I mean, we got the United States title on the line in the or not the main event. That's the women's title. That's in the main event. So we have like 3 title matches, and it's probably going to be a bit of a disaster to say the least. But nonetheless, should be interesting, I think. I don't know. Can we just do it in like gauntlet form or something, right? Right. We may do that in gauntlet form, I don't know, but like realistically speaking, that'll be an interesting situation on our hands. So on that note, we will kind of iron this out, although I think maybe the gauntlet's going to be the better way to do this, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, probably. So I think what'll make sense is like if we have Obafemi start things out, and then, yeah, we'll put LA Knight in there next. I think that makes the most sense. Or we have Joe Hendry in there, but he's the champion, so I feel like the champion should be last. I don't know. Either way, I think this is what we're going to go with for the next episode. Let me know what you want to see of these options, if you want to see any of them, and we will decide moving forward which one to go with. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell button so your notifications are on here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.